Hi everyone, welcome back to Plum Mashable. So for today's decoration I'm going to be doing a monochromatic look inspired by the latest Planner Peace box. So let's go ahead and get to it. Alright, so I'm highly inspired by this gorgeous palette of stickers from the last Planner Peace box. This is for the monochrome one, so we're going to go full monochrome this week. I think I've done monochrome before. In fact, I'm pretty much sure I've done monochrome before. But it's just, it feels one of those ones that's never going to go out of style. So we're going to have another shot at it. I'm going to pull in two different kinds of washi. I don't know how I'm going to use them yet. This is an old one from Heidi Swapp that I think I bought at Spotlight. It is very old, so I don't know how well this is going to do. But I love the floral, so I'm going to do the floral at the top. And then I think I'm going to put this script one. This is from Kaisercraft. I really just love the script. I think it's gorgeous. Along the bottom, just to give it something else. Doesn't have to be. I could easily do like one of each, like do both the same. But I feel like this is going to give it just such a nice differential. So I'm just going to pop that down, and then I'll go ahead and cut off the excess. I'm just making sure I like that, because obviously this black is a slightly different to this black, but I do think I like that. I think that's okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut off all of the excess, and I'll be right back. Alright, so that's what it looks like once the washi tape is down. The part that I'm struggling with is that I could very easily leave the days, and you guys know I'm pretty bad at leaving the days. I usually like to cover them up. Oh, they're months. Whoops. Oh, I knew I had some days washi. There it is. I have this days washi. This is from, I think I got it from Washi Gang. And it's got the sort of the days, but it's got lots of different ways of doing the days too. And I kind of like the idea of putting the washi down, but the part about it that's hard is that it doesn't perfectly cover up what I've got. So let's just, for an example, I like this darker one better than the grey. So let's just go with the Sunday. It doesn't have to be straight. I'm not particularly worried about that. But see, if I put that one down as the Sunday, and then I grab this bit of tape, which is what's going to be the 21st. So again, this is from Washi Gang. I love this tape. I don't know why I don't use it more often. Actually, I do, because I just tend to end up with lots of others. But let's go with this 21. See, I think that looks really cool, but I might have to put some tape or something. We'll try with a little bit of correction tape. I'm hoping that you won't be able to see it too much. That's sort of what I'm thinking here. So we'll go with the Sunday. I may Yeah, I'm going to trim that so it's a bit straighter because I didn't do a very good job of cutting that. I still didn't do a very good job of cutting that, but anyway. And then I'm just going to trim the 21 a little bit more. Thankfully it's got white all around the outside, so you won't be able to notice it quite so much. I actually don't mind that. For something different, I'm going to do two things. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of that Sunday. And I'm going to come in here. I'm going to tear this instead of cutting it. Just for the days. So I'll bring this back here. So I've got 2 lots of them to use now, so it's okay. So I'm just going to put that down on my mat. Just need to pick this up enough that I can tear it. I kind of like the torn look anyway. I think it looks really cool. So I can go ahead and tear that off. And if I do have some little knobbly bits, like this one's got a little corner on it, I can cut just that little bit and it will be fine. So I'm probably being a little too particular, but I think that's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do all of the days with all of the numbers. All of the days will be torn, all of the numbers will be not torn. The good thing is now that I'm going with this tearing, it becomes much easier. So I'm just putting it down on my mat, tear, 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 and I can just use the front and the end, if that makes sense. And I will be right back. Alright, I don't love some of the fact that I can see the correction tape, but I'm going to go with it. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the boxes from the actual kit. Well, not the kit, but the sticker sheet. So I'm just going to use 2 of them, one on each side, and I'm just going to stick them down on the side. This is just to bring a bit of oomph in. I always like to offset them, so not have them line up. I love that stripey. And then, so I'm going to think about what I've got. We do need some big boxes, so I'm just grabbing in, this is my sticker book. I'm just having a look. Thankfully I have a lot of black and white. I'm pretty good with keeping hold of things that are monochromatic, is that the right word? But I don't know if I've got any boxes. That's going to be the rough part. So we'll just have a look. So they're more blue than black. Can you tell I use Barney and Red a lot? I've got lots of theirs. I've got some today's. I think I've got a Happy Mail actually in my stash, which I might grab out in a sec. I always come here first. I always look here first, and then if I haven't got what I need in here, then we can go looking. I want to use that flower. It's one of those ones that's been sitting in this book for absolute ever, and I just want to use it. So I'm just going to do a little bit of rearranging. So I'm just grabbing my undo out just to pull this one up. I always just run my fingers along it just to make sure that it's not sticky. And then I'm just going to try here to avoid the holes and avoid having to trim off too much. I will trim off just this little bit. I'm going to see if I can find a quote, and if I can't, I'm going to write one. And I'm going to put this, actually let's do that. It's something different. I should have done this first and I didn't because I didn't think of it. I'm going to have this sit sort of under here, so it's going to sort of straddle my line a little bit. Going to let the sticker dry just for a second. So while I'm letting that go, I'm going to bring in this little to-do list from Lillian Lion. Oh, I missed that. Put that one over here. I don't actually have a lot of mail coming in at the moment, so I think I'm happy to leave off a happy mail list this week. It is odd for me to do that, but I don't have enough, I don't think. I may put a box up here. We'll see if I can find another box. So bring this one in. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to have that there, and then I have these ones from Bee Haven. And grab this one here. This is going to be my happy mail list. I don't think I can do a week without any kind of mail. So I'm just going to put that one sort of down here. So it's going to have that gap. So I'll add in some other bits to sort of fill that in a second. Okay, so I'm going to put this little happy mail one in, or mail icon, and we'll just write mail in there. Alright. And then, so Friday, Charlotte's having grommets put in her ears on Friday, which is a little scary, but is going to help her no end. So very, very important to have that. She also has a doctor's appointment on Thursday for her hearing. No, eyes, sorry. Eyes and ears. Got physio on Wednesday, so that can go in, and I'll add in all the symbols in just a second. I don't think we've got anything on Saturday and Sunday, so that's fine. Alright, they're the big ones. Now let's come in with some of these other stickers. So they've got these cute little outliney ones. That's where I'm going to use these to kind of bulk out this part. This gorgeous little flower, which I'm going to leave on this side so that I don't overdo the flowers on the other side. And this gorgeous butterfly. And then before I go putting in any other kind of deco, this is when I'll grab my regular icons and make sure that we've got anything that needs to be in. So appointment, that one doesn't need one. I'm going to put something else in for that one. We need to put daycare in. We're not doing swimming this week, which is really sad. She just loves swimming. She really does. So when we don't get to go swimming, it kind of feels like it doesn't work for her. So no swimming. We'll use this one for the doctors instead. Whoops, that's two. So use this one for grommets. Alright, and now that those are all in, we can add in any other kind of deco that we want. So this is where I'm grabbing in my, I'm just looking, I lost a sticker sheet. I know I put it somewhere, I can't find it. It's a gorgeous sheet from Luscious Labels with just an outline, and I cannot for the life of me find where I put it. I've got some arrows here, and then I'm just looking for anything decorative that has, I should have done that instead. I'm just seeing if there's anything here that says mail that I could use to go over the top of where I wrote Happy Mail, because it always annoys me. I don't think there is actually. I think I've used it all. No, not using them. Alright, so let's find some deco here. Oh, good, I've got outlines. So thankfully, I do have a lot of black and white. So I'm just going to use anything I can find, or anything that I think looks nice, just to fill up some of these gaps. I'm also trying to cover up the blue bits where I can, because I don't like them. That's kind of disappointing. I thought I'd have more than that. I honestly thought I'd have more than that. Alright. Thankfully, in this room, I will never not have stickers. I will always have too many. So I've just grabbed two out here. These are both from Kaisercraft. This one is called Luxe, and it is all monochrome. This one is called Botanica. And I actually really love this one. And I actually think the florals in here, these circle ones, are going to beautifully fit what I want to do. So I'm just going to take this one. And then I've got a bunch of quotes here, which is perfect. So this one here, I'm just going to really messily, I just don't want the circle, and to a certain extent I don't want to be able to see the outline as much. I just want the actual image itself. So I'm just going around it, like I said, not being perfect, not worrying too much if it's not straight, it's not the right word, even just wherever I can. And that's actually so pretty. I may bring one of those into the other side afterwards. I'm going to get this one. It's such a, it's not a cliche, that's not the right quote, that's not the right word, but it's the one that says, "Not all who wander are lost." And I just think it's going to look absolutely perfect just there. And if I actually come down, whoa, no! Worst thing you can do with a black sticker is do that. Okay, that's all right. I'm not going to do anything about it. I'm going to leave it for now. I'm just grabbing just my Copic marker. This is actually a toner grey. Just up here, I'm just grabbing, okay, that's fine. I just put it on that sticker first because I really don't mind if I mess up that sticker before I did it on there. You can tell, but not horribly, so I think it's okay. I may put another one of those floral stickers over here. So I'm just looking here for anything that's not, anything that's black and white, basically. Not as much in there as I thought there would be. That's okay. I'm going to take out this other flower on this side. And just do the same thing again, just roughly around the edge. feel like we're very blocked here. There just needs to be a little bit of blocking there. And then just as a last kind of finish, I'm just going to add a little bit. Kind of looks silly, but it does melt into what I'm doing there. I think I'm happy with that. Part of me wishes I had done a splatter, but I do that a lot. So, you know, it's the top. Everything else is just a shade of black or white. There is no grey. This is the only part that there is a grey, and even then, it's actually kind of bothering me. So I'm gonna do something weird. I'm just gonna, using my pen, I'm just gonna go over the lines. I just need them to be solid. It's just bugging me. It just doesn't look right. I'm leaving the grey because I think that's fine. But I'm just gonna go over the lines and just make them black. I am being careful because this ink is a little wet, and this sticker is not matte paper, so it could, what's what I'm looking for? Not bleed, that's not the right word, but smear, that's what I want. That's better, much better. And then I am gonna take off this top one and just replace it with the script. It's the grey, it's bugging me. So I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna do one more teeny little thing. I'm gonna put these stars at the bottom. It all depends on if they fit in underneath the August. So I'm going to sit there. I'm going to pull up the Monday and the 15 and just pull them down so that they sit below the stars, and then I'll put the script in over the stars. That is much better. I like that a lot more. I added the stars at the top. I just felt like it needed something else to break up the script, and I took the stars then away from down here because it then didn't need that. So it kind of all works it out. That's much better. And you don't always have to stick with what you originally thought. You can change your mind. You can do whatever you want. At the end of the day, washi tape especially comes up really easily, but stickers aren't that hard to pull up. So if you don't like something, if something's not the way you wanted it, take it up, change it. It's not going to hurt anything. Anyway, I hope you guys liked this slightly more on the cuff, unkitted. Feels like I haven't done something without a kit for a couple of weeks. So this has been a lot of fun to do something slightly different. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And if there's a colour or a theme you'd like to see me try, leave it down below. Or of course you can find me on my socials. I hope you guys have an absolutely awesome, awesome, awesome rest of your day and a great, great week. And I'll catch you again in my next video. Sending lots of huggles. Bye!